Hello and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 3. This is our tower playthrough with Neela, with no tier 5 spells or resurrection allowed. In the last episode we started to invade the AI and also built up Neela's stats quite a lot, as well as building up our Titan Doom stack. The plan for this episode today will really be to keep up aggression with Neela and to start building up Caitlyn, with the fights that are left in our biome and underground. So let's get into it. Alright, so first things first, we'll end our turn because all our heroes are in the right spots they need to be for the new week already. And Neela's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 trees of knowledge to take here, which is pretty insane. We might have to worry about Tan teleporting over the wall there. We are at the point in the game when the AI will have all of the movement spells. Quattle growth +5. Interesting. Okay, so let's pick up some Mercury on Caitlyn, and then start sending her back to town. Alon can just pick up his usual weekly resource route. Thane can pick up gold, and then let's check the refugee camp as always. Automatons, not that fussed about that. So we'll go around and pick up the giants with Thane. Josephine has a quick route to do of water wheels and stuff down here, as does Cuthbert. Okay. It's a relatively scary army, and it's all tower army as well. So it means we've got another tower town to take somewhere, which is always nice to hear. Let's just send Ziv back to town, you never know. We've got a giant in our summoning portal, so we'll pick that up definitely. And we have got plenty of gold, so let's pick those up as well, just as a bit of fodder. And we might as well build the citadel as well, just for a bit of defensive properties. We otherwise don't have a huge amount to do with the gold, so when I say that, we've got tons of Titans and we've got a huge army to pick up here still. Yeah, there you go. Naga Queens, that used almost all of our gold. Fine. That's one way to do it. And Alkin is kind of just milling around. He doesn't really have an awful lot to do, since we explored everything we possibly could in the other area. And there's nothing really to explore down here. I'm just going to be running around in the wilderness, I guess. And yeah, there's fights now popped up that have previously been in cleared areas, so I can't even go and explore there with Alkin. And okay, so Neela's turn now. Throng of dwarves should be relatively trivial. I'll take the fight because I know some people do get a bit bored if you're just fighting, or if you're just taking the auto combat, let's say. Throng of Magi, not going to be a super easy fight actually, but we'll take it anyway. Okay, so I think we can end the turn. Blue are doing a fair bit extra. I did check after the last episode as well, and I do actually have all of the parts ready for Golden Goose. I have all 3 of the gold bags that you need. So once I find a new town with Neela, eventually, I'm going to teleport back to whichever town Cuthbert is near at the time, and drop it all on him, partly because he's got an estates skill already, so he's already a gold producer. And partly just because I think it'll be entertaining. I don't think I've ever made a Golden Goose before in my playthroughs. Certainly not on the next large map in HotA anyway. So it'd be quite fun to have. And Alkin can't even get past here anymore because the trogs are blocking our way. So Alkin may be at the end of his usefulness relatively shortly. And let's send Josephine back towards town. And let's pick these up with Caitlin so we can start actually building some stuff up. We can't take all of our Magi, so we're going to do that. And we're even going to upgrade them, I think. Okay. And then Caitlin's going to have a few fights to take. Might as well start off with these skeletons. And let's buff our Magi. Okay. Guess these fights are going to be relatively trivial, but we'll fight them out anyway. Okay, and we're going to have a couple of Trog stacks to kill down here, and then we can make our way, go and kill the Pixies. Maybe the Oceanids, maybe it's not worth it. I think I'll probably just come up this side with Caitlin instead. Take out these fights and then figure out what's down here. Also got a swarm of familiars here, which would be some XP at least. Okay, that's Halon's usefulness for the week pretty much used up already. Let's grab some more giants on Thane next turn. Ziff doesn't have a lot to do, so I might just dump him in town for now, actually. Let's take the Hydras manually. Okay, we've got yet another tree of knowledge here. It's pretty insane. We've also got the Equestrian's gloves here, which are a great addition to Neela's kit. Okay, so we can end the turn there. Green dragons up there as well. I'm guessing they're guarding something relatively significant. It was a decent sized stack. This is when it turns out they're guarding basically nothing. Okay, I forgot Caitlin's going to be so slow because of her gremlins here. That's okay. She's got plenty of time to clear out the biome. We really just want a backup hero, as a sort of home guard defender, if you will. Okay, Josephine can visit the windmill here, and then next turn she'll be able to drop off the 6 titans she's got to Caitlin. Okay, Cuthbert doesn't really have a lot to do for now. And neither does Alkin, but we can at least send him around and get this warehouse of gems. We may just dismiss Alkin after this, because he really is no use to us at all at the moment. And let's keep building up our other towns. MG4 we might as well build, just because we've nearly completed everything in this town. Counter-Strike. None of these are that useful. Fire Shield is actually quite a good spell, but we probably won't end up using it at all. Wow, even at that distance, these Titans are really hitting hard. And let's make sure we have our Equestrian's gloves on, because they're a huge, huge upgrade. Gives us an extra 200 movement. So overall we've got 600 extra movement with our boots here. Oh, we can't get through here, that's a shame. Ah, we can get through this way though. Lots of green dragons guarding a dragonfly hive. I mean, we might as well take them out. For experience, if nothing else, I guess. And likewise with some of these units on the way there, we might as well just take them out. What are these Titans actually doing? 1800 damage per stack. To 100 damage per Titan. It's quite a lot. Whoops. And we'll just ignore the artifacts, because we're not going to take the Griffin Conservatory anyway. Okay, so they've taken out one taupe, but not the other by the looks of things. Unless they just cleared the guard, but usually if the AA have cleared the guard, then it means that they have taken out the taupe. Or whatever it happens to be. Every now and again that ends up not being the case, but most of the time it is. Is it worth the movement to come back round to this arena? Probably not, I guess. Yeah, probably not. We kind of want to speed up a little bit with Neela so we can get into the next area. And diplomacy we'll take with Caitlin, why not? Oh, I forgot I was supposed to be taking all of these fights. Let's leave the one genie on Josephine so she's got slightly more movement. Yeah, I think that's okay. We can leave that. And Caitlin... Yeah, we'll leave the Throng of Pixies and Oceanids. We might come down this way to go underground later anyway, so we'll leave those for then. But in the meantime, Caitlin can go and pick up some stats from some of these buildings. And Josephine, I guess, can just start making her way back up to the north again. Okay, Halon's in the right spot already. Bane can pick up my last giant. We'll double check our artifacts here. We could buy the Boots of Speed for Caitlin. Let's see, we'll cover that later. We're going to have the rest of the month to decide, so... plenty of time. Oh, we can actually get through here. No doubt we're probably going to get blocked off by some trogs at some point, but nice that we can get through for now. Okay, morale kind of trivialised that fight, I guess. 15 Fang Arms, which we'll just delete. We don't want slow units like that in our army. Just going to take out these Magi. Once again, relatively trivial. Do we waste the movement points going up to get this? I don't think we do. Oh wow, morale. Okay. Oh, another endless sack of gold, wow. A necklace of swiftness, which is actually great. Dragonwing tabard. Which, yeah, we didn't actually have a tabard on at all by the looks of it, so that's a huge upgrade. And necklace of swiftness normally would be an upgrade, but I'm going to leave on the stats. Oh, it's actually not been taken yet. That's a real surprise. It's a slightly bigger taupe. I mean, it should still be trivial because everything will get one-shotted, I guess, but there we go. Sword of Judgment, which is a brilliant artifact I can give a spare to Caitlin now. That's really, really nice. Orb of Driving Rain, no use to me, but again I could give to Caitlin. Spellbinder's Hat, obviously I'm restricted from tier 5 spells, so that's completely worthless. And Graydon's Flail, also pretty worthless because I'm going to be using the Sword of Judgment on Caitlin, I think, so... Throng of Cavaliers, I mean that's good XP if nothing else, so I guess I might as well take it. And then otherwise we'll just continue up the road unless there's something super exciting we see off in the side parts. So we won't quite finish now actually, we'll just we'll build our castle. So all we need is the Dragon Cave and we've actually built out everything. Not upgraded yet, but built out everything in our dungeon town at least. Makes me wonder if Blue's using a lot of movement spells or is stuck somewhere, because their turns seem to be taking a long time considering we can't see them. I will add at this point as well, before I forget, if you are enjoying the playthrough so far, please do like the video, and if you want to see more, please do subscribe. I put out 2 videos a week, might be more in future, but yeah, I'd be very grateful. So, Caitlin. Let's go and grab some attack skill. Josephine can pop herself back up to the warehouse of wood there. Caitlin can go and grab the School of War there, and then she can come back down, and I'm probably going to go south with her because I've not actually seen what's down here yet. I'm guessing not a lot because my biome is already absolutely enormous, like there really can't be a lot of it left. I'm guessing that the mountains probably come up around this way, but it's worth checking out. Okay, and Alkin can't really go anywhere. So I think, yeah, maybe Alkin's time is done, I think. So, just Neela to move still. Wow, these Titans really are hitting hard. I love it. Swarm of Crusaders should be relatively trivial. Wow, morale has really trivialised this fight. Okay. And we'll leave the Orb of Vulnerability. Maybe the AI can pick it up and it'll be useful to them at some point. Okay, let's grab some spell power. What have we got here? Lots of red dragons guarding a treasure chest. That seems a bit unusual. Then again, throng of unicorns guarding a box and a level 4. Let's see. I got a Naga Bank. It could be worth us taking. And everyone else is in the right spot already, so I think we can just end the turn. Actually, let's build our dragon cave. At least then that's out of the way. We've got a bit of extra gold out of the taupe, so might as well. Yeah, Blue's turns really are taking forever. That always worries me. That either they've got trapped or they're just teleporting all around the map, collecting absolutely everything. Let's have a look at their stats when we come back in. Orange is doing a pretty good job of clearing out this area. Wow, yeah, we've got some pretty good heroes here. I mean, Purple's Adela is pretty dangerous, as is Merist and Pikadram as well. Yeah, so well, I suppose Daramith's not bad. Sandro and Dargem both kind of suck, but these are some really strong heroes, even for this point in the game. So that's actually really nice to see. Okay, that's cool. Let's get some attack on Caitlin. We can send her back round and she can take out some of these. Maybe I do take these gremlins off her, actually. It's kind of annoying being quite as slow as she is. So we'll have our 2 1-stacks of genies. And we'll have 2 1-stacks of Archmagi as well. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Otherwise, it's going to take Caitlin absolutely forever to clear out this biome. Okay, so pretty much only Neela to move. Wow, okay, so all level 3s, I guess? Yeah, that's cool. Do we bother even taking out these dragons for a Naga Bank? I guess probably not. It's probably not worth it. Oh, we do have an experimental shop up there, which we will take, though. I guess there's no need to take the fights with troglodytes. Actually, no, I don't want to engage bounty hunters. With a free hero, who did we get? Sanya. Level 1 Sanya. Let's just get rid of her. I don't think she's going to be useful. Okay. Another endless sack of gold. They seem pretty determined to give us plenty of gold this time around. Do I actually want to go around this way and fight the Nixes and things? No, probably not. I think I'll go back down onto the road, take these stats and these trogs, etc., and go back up the road here into Swampland. But it looks like that's the area that Orange is currently clearing out, which is cool. And nothing else to really build here. Could build our resource silo in our side town. Don't really need the grotto. And we definitely don't need MG5. We could build the artifact merchants though, I suppose. Okay, and I think we can already end the turn there. Ooh, where was that? I need to check that out. So it was definitely swamp territory, next to a taupe, so... Over here? Yeah, over here by the looks of it. What have we got? Jabarkus with... a nice, mostly tier 7 army there, actually. Well, hopefully he'll gain some more stats and things, so we can have a bit more of a fight later. Okay, reasonably trivial, I suppose. Okay. Let's take basic archery. That could be a good skill. Okay. I think once Josephine is up here, then everyone's in their right spots for the next week already. Yeah, we're not going to take the fight here because it's so trivial. Not really shocked that the Naga Bank's already been taken, to be fair. And yeah, everyone's in their right spot, so let's start the new week. The longer I don't see blue doing anything and the longer their turns take, the more it's concerning me. It looks like green are picking up some good arties there. Bounty Hunter growth +5. Interesting, okay. Let's pick up the +1 attack. Let's kill some golems here. Okay, and basic air magic could be useful. Let's take advanced wisdom. Hopefully these will just flee. They don't. Come on, morale. Nope. And do you know what? Let's just take the 6 losses. Okay, we've actually got a little bit more down here. So my biome actually even extends further down into here, which is just insane. We'll pick up the gems, do our usual resource routes. Let's grab the water wheels and stuff. Okay. Thane can go and grab giants for me again. At some point I guess we'll send those home and upgrade them. Okay, our crystal dragon actually doing something useful for once. Nice. Tiny bit of XP there. It's not really worth us taking any of these fights on the way, I don't think. We've got a crystal cavern. It could be good. Got a ton of mystical gardens here as well. We've got another one down there too, so we've got 5, 6 just on this one screen. Not the most I've seen, but yeah, I don't know if they changed that in HotA, but I didn't know that mystical gardens could normally spawn in swampland. I thought they only spawned in dirt and grass terrain. But let me know in the comments if I've just always been wrong about that, or if that's something that's been changed. Okay, nothing to build, and everybody's moved, so next turn it is. Oh, wow, okay. There's a big flight from green. Into a snow area as well, which is encouraging. Hopefully we'll have another tower town there. Throng of Medusas. Throng of Whites, I'm quite happy to fight. Oh, I don't have slow. That's not good. Let's wait. Defend and wait. Okay, perfect. And basic earth magic, okay. So she's getting all of the things that I would want at an early point of the game like this. Horned demons should be no issue. Okay. 2.2k damage with the Nagas, that's pretty nice. And let's take expert water magic. We will actually pick up the torso of the Legion, because I think we've picked up a few bits of the Legion artifacts. We've got the legs on one of our heroes, we've got the loins there. So if we get the chest, we'll just need the arms and head, I think, and we'll be able to make the Legion artifact, which is pretty cool. Again, it's something I don't think I've ever made in one of my playthroughs, so that'd be something fun to do. And I guess Halon can go and pick this up, because we have no hero this time around in our town. I don't think we have anything we want to bring yet, so let's just continue the usual routes with our heroes. We'll visit the refugee camp as well. Might as well take the crystal mine, right? Okay, and we've got Dargem here, who, if I remember rightly, had pretty significant stats. And Pyre just to the north of us, who's also an orange hero. Alright, well, let's see how it goes. Seems like an odd thing to do with tactics. Open up the gate for everybody. Morale, very useful. Wonder where they've got 7 giants from. Okay, well I've lost both of those giants. That's unfortunate. I guess just a normal lightning bolt on the Nyxes. Yeah. Okay, that's not bad. And we get a load of useful artifacts. Wayfarer's boots are actually pretty cool. Mystic Orb of Mana. Endless Purse of Gold, so we've got another one of those. Inexhaustible Cart of Ore as well. Okay, so we've got some useful stuff there. And I mean, I guess ideally we want to be exploring this area because I don't know where we go next from here. Presumably Pyre's not going to be able to reach us in one turn. Can we get up through here? No. So, let's go to Brown's Bay with Neela. If Cuthbert talks to her, then let's take the Carnivore. And a sack of gold. And endless bag of gold as well. Yeah, let's equip the Golden Goose. That's superb. And let's take Cuthbert's Slow Scroll, so that we can drop that off to Caitlin at least. Okay. So yeah, I think we can leave this town now. How much movement have we got left? 600. Great, that's enough. So let's go to Cold Shadow. Move Neela out 1 step. Still leaves her enough, yep. Let's buy a name. And just dismiss all these other units. I don't think I'm going to use Conflux units at all. Buy our Titans to go and drop off to Caitlin. And anything useful at the Artifact Merchants. Oh, just picked up a Torso of Legion, so not really, I suppose, is the answer. Okay, so Neela doesn't need to have these gold items on her. Let's give a Tome of Air to Caitlin. We've got a spare SOJ for Caitlin. So we've actually got 2 spare SOJs. Or we can just leave one of them, I suppose. And we'll take the Wayfarer's boots for Caitlin. Shield. Orb of Driving Range she can take as well. She may well have water spells. Right, let's take the Mystic Orb of Mana too. And the Necklace of Swiftness. Might as well take the Titan's Cuirass, I suppose. What else could we take? What's going to be useful? Let's dump these on a hero that's going to be in town at least. And I don't think there's much else that's going to be that useful. Apart from one of the slow scrolls, I suppose. For Caitlin. Air shield we don't need because she's already got a tome of air. I don't think I've got a spare helmet at all. No, it looks like I really don't, which is a bit of a surprise, but there we go. I think that's okay then in that case. So Neela can make her way back to Marshchoke on US City. And Ainane can take Titans. Yeah, is this the right thing to do? Yeah, I think it probably is. Yeah, Ainane may as well take this on the way past, right? Okay, and we don't need to stay in town to get our mana back, because we'll get that back automatically, so might as well just send ourselves to the School of Magic. I do wonder where to go from here, so perhaps we view air. Yeah, that didn't help me at all. Okay. So we've got Cuthbert here with quite a lot of resource generation now. We've got Golden Goose, we've got an ore and lumber cart, and we've got the overflowing Cape of Crystal, which is pretty nice. Worth remembering we've got the Talisman of Mana here as well, so if Caitlin can find the Charm of Mana anywhere, then we'll actually be able to make... I've only just realised we've got another Cloud Temple here. That's pretty insane. So we ended up with, what, 5 Cloud Temples in our biome? I mean, our biome is probably 1/6, maybe 1/7 of the entire map, so maybe that makes sense, but even so, that seems pretty insane to me. Let's have a look at the Town Hall. Everything's built here. So it's really just our dungeon town that needs upgrading still. So let's start with the cheap things and we'll just work our way through. Okay, and we can end the turn there. I would say perhaps Cuthbert can go into the town, but there's no real need. He doesn't need to get his mana back. He's already got way more than he potentially could have. Maximum wise anyway, he's got 130 out of 40. Let's end the turn there. Okay, we've got them moving around a little bit more in the underground, which is nice. Let's see where Pyre's going. I should have checked actually if that was Orange's last town. Let's check that as soon as the turn comes back in. Okay, I think they've probably still got at least one town. None in the overground. Yep, they've got one town underground still. Okay. Really not sure what the best way to go from here actually is. We didn't see any breaks to get through to any of these other areas as far as I'm aware. And if we do have a break to the north, then it's only going to be into our own biome, so there's not really much point in going through all of that. Yeah, that's a tough one. I'll figure out where I'm going, I guess, in the next few turns. Throng of Mummies could also be a tricky fight. One Medusa. One Medusa? One Naga. I think I'm okay with losing one Naga. Okay, let's take advantage Advanced Intelligence. Let's take XP. Stats. Got an SOJ up there as well. They seem pretty keen on giving me Swords of Judgment this particular game, which I'm not going to complain about. Don't get me wrong. Okay, let's get Aine up here. Might as well visit the XP shrine on the way, although the estate's bonus is kind of negligible at this point, so it doesn't really matter if we don't get it. Didn't actually visit this water wheel down there, but never mind, I'll just leave that. Fang arms. I mean, fang arms are kind of just junk units, if we're being honest. Unless you have the Horn of the Abyss item and you can generate loads of them, then they're never going to be a useful stack, really. So let's take spell power. Perhaps we just go north and we try and take out Pyre this way. Yeah, she's only just to the north there. We can't quite see her there, but we can take her out next turn. Although maybe we can actually see her. Perhaps she's stood on this artifact here, or this map artifact. Let's build up something in our dungeon town. Okay, that's just Pyre moving around up there, I presume. Looks like we have got an arena here, so it's not going to be entirely wasted time going up through there, I guess. Lots of archdevils could be a brutal fight. Yeah, apparently it is. Mass Bless or Mass Mirth? It's got to be Mass Bless, hasn't it? Yeah, this is pretty brutal. Okay, we actually do get to take a ranged shot with our Titans, which is nice. Let's use Ice Bolt. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, so we get a ranged attack again with our Titans, that's great. Okay. Wasn't as brutal as it could have been, but we did lose quite a lot. Again, Horde of Dendroids could be pretty brutal without the army that we've just lost. I've just noticed there's the arms of Legion up there. It's worth noting. So if we can spot the head somewhere, and we can actually pick that up, then that could actually be well worth it. But otherwise, unfortunately, I think, Caitlin, your best bet is probably to come back here and pick up some more units, which we do have for you with A-Name. Only a few, but still going to be worth picking them up. We don't actually know where this subterranean gate goes either, which is Useful to note. Let's send Thane back. Halon has pretty much finished his route, so he can start making his way back. Likewise with Josephine. And Cuthbert's already in the right spot, I think. He does actually have time to go and take this windmill this turn, so this week, so let's go and do it. Okay, we can't quite take out orange this turn, which means he's probably going to try and slip by us. So let's build something else in our dungeon town. Okay, this is good. And we can end the turn there. I think frustratingly, he's got movement spells, so he's going to be able to reach the town quicker than we are. Which, yeah, is pretty annoying, but it is what it is, I suppose. Josephine's in the right spot. So is Cuthbert now. And Ainane is just going to want to drop off these units. So in the meantime, might as well pick up these resource piles. Be nice being able to give a load of these artifacts from Ainane over to Caitlin as well, so she's got a bit more movement and things. Okay, so Neela. Yeah, I can't reach there on Neela. Okay, well, at least we can see that there's nothing else really to pick up here, apart from a couple of stats. So yeah, that's pretty annoying actually. He's just going to slip past me and pick up Marsh Choke again. Let's do that just to be annoying. And we haven't built anything in our dungeon town, so let's do that. I guess mushroom rings, they're cheap. And let's end the turn. Still really concerned about how long blue's turns are taking. Alright, well, it's a reasonably insignificant army and I've got no hero here, so we already know what the result's going to be there. Okay, let's pick up all of the artifacts that we can. Let's leave one of these endless sacks of gold on Ainane. But otherwise, let's take the Legion pieces. It's just those, okay. Oh, and that, yep. And View Air we don't really need because we've got the Air Tome. And let's pick up the Mystic Orb of Mana. Although, no, let's use the Angel Wings to start with. Okay, so that improves Caitlin relatively significantly, that's good, and we've got some gold arties on... In fact, Caitlin doesn't need to carry around this as well, that can definitely go on a secondary hero. Okay, so I think that's fine, and Caitlin also wants to take these Titans. Great, alright, so Ainane can start making his way back towards town. He can perhaps pick up some more units for us next turn. Or next week, even. Alright, everyone else is pretty much in the spot they want to be in, I think. Apart from Caitlin, who has one spot left to move, and then she can take out this swarm of imps. Familiars. Okay, so I think I'm going to be unable to chase down Pyre without movement spells, which, yeah, I'm not really sure what to do in that case. I've got a river here. Rivers. For those that don't know, sometimes rivers actually lead to underground portals and two-way portals, although not very often. I don't know if they changed that in HotA, because it used to happen a lot in SOD. But it's worth checking the river here, because we might have something down, and I'd be surprised if there was no way out of this area apart from the roadway that we just came in. I'd be really, really surprised. So, could be worth doing once we've taken the town back and seen if we can actually chase him down, but I don't think we can. So, let's build something in our dungeon town. Pillar of Eyes is nice and cheap. Okay, so yeah, we can end the turn there. We might actually be in a spot with orange there that we can actually take them out. Nope. Okay. I mean, if I chase him around this way, then he's just going to run back around and take my town again. Isn't he? Probably. Let's see. But yeah, I don't really want to just be doing a merry-go-round back and forth. We are on day 7, so I might as well pop Ain on this windmill for next turn at least. I think everyone else is where they want to be. Caitlin just wants to kill as many units as possible, basically, to build up her XP as much as possible. We'll also be picking up everything as experience, of course, if we find any. And yeah, I think we clear out the trogs, the sea witches, and then go and grab some mana with Caitlin next turn. Then we can start moving our way north. And probably west across here, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decent sized fights here that are all going to be quite easy still, but there'll be a nice chunk of XP. And we've got a crypt that we haven't visited here as well, actually, which we could do in that case. Okay, so I think we're good, and we can end the turn there, start the new week. Let's really, really hope that Orange don't just run back around and take our town. I bet they will, though. Oh, they didn't. That's really interesting. Okay, Weaker the Hedgehog, nothing significant there then. With a desire for greater glory. No. I'll just kill them. Yeah, do you know what? I'll take the Sea Witches. That could be a fun stack to have on Caitlin. And yeah, let's send Caitlin up north through here. Okay, so day 1 we can collect all of our resources, do the boring bits. And send ourselves down to the refugee camp and the water wheel. Got 16 giants on Thane now, which is getting to be relatively significant. Okay, well, Orange have trapped themselves in here, but at the same time, we do also know that they have fly. But let's see if we can take them out anyway. I don't think we'll be able to. I think they will just fly away, but let's see. Let's go and pick up resources. And Ain can run back to town for me. Let's pick up 6 more Titans. And we'll bring those up to Caitlin. We can probably go and meet her somewhere around this area here. Okay, so let's build something else up in our dungeon town. We're doing quite well building this up, which is nice. Let's actually upgrade these trogs. In fact, let's buy the dragons and then split the trogs. Because you never know. If we get Month of the Plague, I don't want to lose all my dragons there. Even if I'm not using them at the moment, I might do in future. 62 Master Genies is pretty, it's a pretty big stack. Okay, so I think we're good to end the turn. Let's really hope that orange don't just fly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that means he's going to be too far away for me to take again. He is, however. I am allowed to use one movement spell, so I'm going to. I don't really want him fleeing. I don't think I'm going to have much choice. I think he's just going to flee once we've hit a couple of times. But yeah, there we go. Okay. Well, we just lose a Titan. Fair enough. So let's start running our way back round, because I do want to check out this river. I find it really hard to believe that they would have spawned with no other entrances and exits to the area. And if we did, then that's kind of annoying, and I don't really know where we go from there. Okay, we have already visited the well. Can Caitlin reach there next turn? She can. Perfect. Okay. So that's where Rainain wants to be going for sure. Let's leave Cuthbert where he is. And let's finally build up our Manticore lair. So that's the last piece apart from our dragons that needs upgrading in this town, which is nice to do. And we didn't have anything to build here. No, absolutely everything's been built already that can be, so that's great. Okay, so I think we're actually going to call it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time.